In this video, we'll see the Azure Virtual Machines, how you are going to create the Azure Virtual Machine, whether it is Windows or Linux VM or maybe the server one, right? So what are Azure VMs, right? So it's an infrastructure as a service, which is virtualized servers in the cloud, customizable, full control over the operating system, software and hosting configurations. Now, what is the benefit? So the benefit is the flexibility of virtualization without the need of maintain physical hardware. So you can create any of the VM within 2 to 5 minutes. It is not taking much time. Okay. Scaling and management is one of the option. Availability is one of the option here. Virtual machine skill sets. Now, what is that virtual machine skill sets? So it manages a group of identical load balance VMs and it automatically scale up or scale down based on the demand. For example, if there is some RAM is more required or there is something different virtual machine required, it is going to scale up and down totally based on your demand. Automatically deploy a load balancer for efficiency. Virtual machines availability sets, ensuring high availability, and the group VMs by update domain. Okay. Use cases for VM is testing development, right? You're running the application in the cloud, extending data center to the cloud. Disaster recovery is one of the important case. So there is a lot of options for customization, customizable. You can customize your size, storage, even the network. You can customize all those things. So let's create one of the VM and we'll see what are the things basically we required here. So we'll go directly on the portal.azure.com. You have to go in the virtual machines. Okay, let's go in the virtual machine. Now there is two options you can see here. Either you want a virtual machine skill set, right? You can create the virtual machine skill set if you want, or you have the option of the virtual machines as a infrastructure as a service, right? I want a virtual machine here, so let me create it. Let's create Azure Virtual Machine. Okay. Now in the basic tab, you will see the details. The subscription is pay as you go. Now resource group, it is asking. Okay, so from here I'll take the resource group. Let's say default resource group I'm choosing here. Okay, the name of virtual machine, right? So let me give the name of virtual machine is something VM prod 0. Okay, this is what my virtual machine is. Reason you can choose, so I'm in central India, so I'm going to choose the central India because it is very near to me. Okay, it is not showing. It should be there. Yes, here it is. Okay, zone I can choose what in whatever zone I have to do. So by default it has chosen the zone 1, right? Security type, it depends on you which one you want. Let me take for the standard one if you just need the basic level one. Okay, so I have chosen the standard one. You can choose any of them if you want some trusted launch virtual machines confidentially, these things you can go with any of them, right? So let's go with the trusted launch, which is a default of Azure. Image means what are the operating system you want to install here. For me, let me check it for the Ubuntu server, right? I'm going to choose Ubuntu server here. Okay, now this will be the default one. Let me run with this Azure spot discount, right? So because it will take, if I'm not going to choose this, right, pay as you go, it is going to charge me something 7,000, right, which is very huge. So let me run with the Azure spot discount. Okay, and size, it depends on you. I'm going to check this one for the 2 CPUs and 8 GB of memory, right? You can choose whatever you want. There is lot of sizes, right? There is lot of sizes you can choose, right? And I have chosen the first one. Okay, now here, if you want some public key SSH, you can do it from here. Else, the password is here. Let me give the password. Username is something virtual machine prod 01. Okay, this is what my virtual machine name is. Let me give the password here. Okay, there is some mistake here. Let me give the more longer password. Okay, so you have to give the password at least 12 characters. Now what is the port should be allowed here? Allowed selected port SSH22, right? So I have opened only this port. Click on next disk. Now here in this tab, the disk tab, basically you will get the storage, right? So you can choose here. You have the capability to choose whatever you want OS disk size, right? So whether you want 32 GB, 30 GB, whatever, right? It's a premium SSD, standard SSD, which one you want, right? So let me take the standard SSD. I don't want the premium one basically as of now. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's go in the networking. There is nothing to do basically in the networking, but if you have more subnets, right, you can choose the another one. Currently I have only one, right? So I'm going with this one, and the NIC is basic. Public inbound ports is SS22, right? Okay, now I'm just clicking this one because whenever my VM is deleted, these public IPs and NIC should be also deleted. So this basically depends on you. If you are not going to choose it, there is nothing, um, nothing damage is going to happen. So you can choose based on your requirement. Load balancing, if you want, you can choose it. If you don't want, you can just keep it as none. Okay. So next, management tab, there is nothing else. You can just explore these things. I don't want to go in this much deeper. Okay, next, tag is very important. So let's say this VM comes under the app security, right? Or you can say infosec. Okay, so I'll just provide here infosec group tag. Okay, there is a lot of things here. Okay, this has been automatically come, so you can do it. You can add the tags here. Next, review create, and at the last, create. So it will take just 2 to 3 minutes, not more than this. So once this deployment will be successful, we'll try to log in via SSH. Okay, it is taking some time. You can see these are in progress. VM prod 01 is created. Let's go on the home. Okay, and let's go on the virtual machines. Okay, I do have this VM, right? Now how I'm going to log in this, right? So what I'll do, I'll just do the CMD. Okay, or you can use the PowerShell, whatever you want, right? So SSH, the username, right? This is what the command, username @remote host. Okay, so I'll give the username here. My username was this one. Okay, at the rate the remote host IP. So let me give the remote host IP here. Okay, and hit enter. Yes, please type yes. Okay. Now it is asking the password. Let me give the password here. And I have successfully logged in this VM, right? Who am I? Okay, so you can see here the name of the virtual machine is prod01. If you want as a root, you can just write the sudo su. Now you become the root. You can just write the pwd. Okay, you are in this virtual machine prod01. This is your current directory. So that's it in this lecture. We'll meet in the next one. We'll talk about some other modules.